Here we are on the Friday Night Live. Wait for some people to get up in here. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give him some Suboxone and his stream. Roll up a tutor out of a $20 bill and make his troubles go right down the nostril. Sandman, bring me a dream. What's cracking, everybody? What's cracking? Welcome back to another Friday night PBR Live with your boy JD. Got a lot of fun, interesting things to talk about tonight, don't we? Yes, we do. And some other things Big JD's going to hold himself accountable about, because I do that. You know what I mean? When I misspeak or anything like that, guess what? I'm going to be the first one to let you guys know. And we're going to talk about why I say the word use, too, because I keep getting asked about that. CeeLo, thank you for the $1.99. Super dope. I received my book today. Good. Please enjoy it. Please give it an awesome review or give it a bad review if you think it's terrible. I will not think of you any differently. Michael Oida, I'm going to give a shout out to you, my boy, because you put it in capital letters. You spoke loud. You jumped up and you said, give me a shout out. Jason Rangel, we will get into all of that stuff right here. Big Bear, you think I owe Lance an apology? You're fucking crazy. He owes me an apology, if anything, but I'm not asking him for one. Because if somebody's not man enough to apologize for misspeaking and spreading all kinds of gossip and fake shit and running on some JCat weirdo shit from a JCat weirdo that was in a mental hospital, by the way, you know what I'm saying? You got some problems. If you're willing to believe anything, it's just like DIY Dan tonight. Does anybody watch that? Did any of you really believe that DIY with Dean really did interview Brittany Savage? Did some of you really believe that? I hope not, because we all know that was satire. It was satire. It was Dean's wife. I mean, come on. New Mexico Duke, thank you for the $2. Big shout out to Albuquerque from that Duke town. Big shout out to that Duke town. Yeah, Big Bear. I don't. Maybe I read what you said wrong, Big Bear. I don't know. Are you saying Big? I think you're saying Big Lance owes me an apology. I would think that would be the more man thing to do. You know, instead of making a video response, I'm not going to make no more videos. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to keep that video up for very much longer. So if you guys haven't seen it, you might want to go watch it. But like I said, as soon as we get the normal number of people in here, I'm going to hold myself accountable for something that I caught on the video that I just put out about Lance, right? And I'll explain to you in detail when I made that video and the circumstances for which I was under when making that video. Yeah, you guys are going to hear it all. I hold myself accountable. You know, that's the only thing that I could do is hold myself accountable for whatever. If I misspeak on something, I'm going to be the one that comes out here and tells all you guys. Just the way I roll. Big, thank you for the $49.99. Man, good. That's a good boost to end the week right there. That's right. Makes everything on this channel worth doing, man. The fact that we are going to get to a point at some time Creepy, thank you. You're right, man. We moving on, like I said, but these lives, man, this is the time that we're interactive and, you know, people want to talk about stuff. We're going to talk about it. Shane Wild, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the YouTube breakdown is. Some people say certain things, but who knows? F.A. Pritz Hauk, a shout out to your girl, Cristali, in Tacoma, Washington. Shout out to Cristali in Tacoma, Washington. Shout out to Cristali in Tacoma, Washington. Thank you for tuning in and watching PBR Live. It's my pleasure to be the entertainment for your Friday evening. Scraps, what's up? $4.99. Yes, that was me texting you. JT, what was my favorite drug in prison? SOS on Thursday mornings. That was my drug in prison. Wasn't really much into the drug thing in prison. Did I watch that? I didn't watch either one of the videos, Jason. I actually I sped through the man's live and I heard him when he was saying that I said that me and the kid escaped out of there and then I said he died, and that's not true. I never said the kid got out of there. Never once have I ever said that. And I think I proved it to you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's like I had the video, I had the interview with OG Shadow and the interview that I did with Josh about 3 months before that, 3 or 4 months before that. And it was exactly the same thing. So I don't know where people are getting the misunderstanding from. Yeah, Steve Rogel. People can put their hypothesis out as much as they want. But I'm going to be holding myself accountable here, guys. I'm waiting until we get about 150 people in here, like I said. JTL Communication News, yes, that guy definitely is confusing the whole story. But it's because he's so caught up in being in under Wes Watson's ball sack is why he's so caught up in his feelings. Dog Pound, thank you for the $4.99. But it's like I said, I'm going to hold myself accountable with something, one thing tonight. And I hope you guys don't hold it against me, because you have to understand the circumstances for which I was under when I did that Lance video. You can ask Sandman the circumstances of which I'm under. Sandman will tell you. He's been, you know what? I should be paying Sandman a lot of money, because he's been like the punching bag for me all week long. You guys should really give Sandman like a round of applause, because he's been dealing with all my emotions from working all week long. Brown Blockout, thank you for the $4.99. You got a G Shield? I do not have a G Shield on me. Whether I earned a G Shield or not, I can't really speak on that. You already know what it is. But yeah, I don't got one of those on me. All right, so we got 154 people on here. I'm going to hold myself accountable. Sandman, thank you for the $1.99. But here is one thing that I am going to say that I misspoke on, okay? I'm pretty transparent. Have I not been? Okay, this is rant time right now. So I'll be checking over there periodically to see if there's any super chats, because, you know, if anybody has something that strongly to speak on, I'm going to check your super chat. Let me explain this to you, okay? If you remember what I said last week, I didn't know if I was going to have to start work on Sunday. I thought they were going to reinstate me on Monday or Tuesday. Come Sunday, they told me I had to come into work. So I went in there. I was a little bit late, but I didn't get out of there until like 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Monday, I didn't get out of there until even later. And later and later and later, all week long, I've been working double-digit hours all week after being out for almost 3 months. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm drained. Releasing this book, trying to run a Patreon, and we're going to talk more about the Patreon. Trying to run a Patreon, trying to run this channel, trying to release a book, and trying to work 10 plus hours a day in a 100-degree warehouse on a 46-year-old man's body. Man, I got to tell you guys, it's quite the feat. It is quite the feat. I don't know how I do it. I don't know what's keeping me going. I guess it's just because I have a lot of heart. So last night I caught wind of Big Lance's live. And I didn't get a chance to really watch it. I tried to look at it during my lunch break, but didn't really have enough time to check it out. So I went home. I got home. It was about, 2:30 in the morning by the time I got home. About 2:30 in the morning. I took a shower. I washed up. I sat down. I popped open my phone. And I listened to what Lance had to say. Now, remember, I'm tired as fuck. Drained out. I could have went in harder on him. You guys already know how I get down. When my mind is functioning 100, I could have went in deep on him. But I didn't. Because I was drained. Not because I didn't want to, but because I was drained. I felt some kind of way about what he had to say because you know what? Let me tell you something about me and Big Lance's relationship. We've always been cool. We've always been good. I've backed him up. I've stuck up for him. I spoke up for him. I lost subscribers behind him. I've lost subscribers behind that man. You can ask some of the guys that are on here. They'll tell you that truth. That's the truth. I tried not to hold it against him that he was standing behind some guy who's a registered sex offender for having sex with, I think it's 13 or 14-year-old girl. I might have said she was 13, but I think she was 14. What does it matter? 13, 14 years old for almost a 30-year-old man's pretty disgusting. And I know you guys agree. Some of you guys got daughters that are about that age. So think about that if that was your daughter, okay? So being up that long, working all week long, I was drained. You can ask Sandman, dude, it rained yesterday and it was hot. It was like 87 degrees. And then it rained. It was like a steam bath in there. I was literally throwing up green water when I went on my break because I was dehydrated. I kept drinking so much water, and as I was drinking it, it was coming out of my pores. So I did that video, and I'm going to tell you why I did the video. I did the video because I had some family over today. I had my niece and stuff like that. I made a whole bunch of food. You know, I've been cooking. I've been in the kitchen cooking, running around, had to go pick her up, had to go to the store, had to go pick up some more stuff, do all that stuff. So I knew I wasn't going to have time to drop a video today, and I knew that I needed to drop a video for you guys. So I'm going to hold myself accountable on this one right here. And remember that I said this. Okay, when I said that the kid was dead or he looked to be dead, I said that I didn't check his pulse, but actually I did check his pulse. I did check his pulse. But again, I was 14 years old. I was numb. I was high myself. And I probably didn't even know if I was even checking his pulse right. But what I do remember is this, thinking back, because I've been thinking about it today. When I had time to sit down and meditate before doing this live and thinking about it, I'm like, I did check his pulse. I did. Of course, I didn't have an EKG machine to hook up to him. I didn't have a respirator to hook up to him. I didn't stick a mirror under his nose or anything like that. But I do remember I did like bury my fingers into his neck. If I was able to find his pulse or not, I don't know. Sometimes I can't even find my own pulse. You know what I'm saying? But I did. I misspoke on that, and I apologize, okay? That I did misspeak on. But the one thing that did happen later after all that, when I was freaking out at that moment, I thought I saw him move. This is one thing that I thought I seen. I thought I seen him move, and then it flipped the script in my mind all over again to like, he's alive, he's alive, he's alive. And then that's when I started banging on the walls and throwing shit and doing all that stuff until that dude came in and pulled him out and said he was dead. So I apologize before everybody. Start psychoanalyzing me again. I misspoke on that one. But you got to understand, man, this shit happened in 1988. 1988, 32 years ago, this happened. Fuck, I can't even remember some shit that happened last week sometimes. It took me 7 years to remember all of these details that I put in this book, and a lot of the stuff I've forgotten. Names, places, and stuff like that. But for the most part, everything is in the book is everything that I remember. Right? But I do remember I did check his pulse, okay? You guys aren't holding this against me, are you? I don't want you to think that I'm lying or anything like that, but I did check his pulse. But like I said, whether he was alive or dead at the time, I don't know. Is he dead now? Yes, definitely. He's definitely dead. But there's always going to be that thought in my mind that believes that he's not dead, that he's alive. Just like how some people think Elvis Presley or Tupac is alive. And they're clearly dead. It's just a thing. I don't know what it is. It's like it's this human nature that we just can't embrace death totally of somebody that we care about. Even though I didn't really know this kid that well, didn't know really where he came from, what walk of life he was really from outside of the little things he told me here and there. Because most of the time we were completely fucked up in the head and scared, terrified. But with the little bit I knew about him and stuff, if we formed a bond. I mean, we shared that torture chamber together. So I apologize for me misspeaking on that right there. I apologize. But I hope you guys don't hold that against me, man, because shit, trying to remember some shit fucking 32 years ago, it took me 7 years to remember all of that. 7 years it took me. 7 years. Yeah, please don't hold it against me, though, okay? And remember that I told you this right here. If somebody tries to put up another PowerPoint presentation with my book open to the page showing you guys. Shit happens like this, man. I mean, I can't explain it, dog. It's just, man, it's rough. It's rough. Yeah, Anthony Davis, you forget 1,000 things every day. That's true. John McHugh, thank you for the $4.99. Don't worry about people who question these things. Violence and trauma clouds our memories. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? Jonathan Cabrera, thank you for the $2. Much love here from Las Vegas. Thank you, my boy. All right, so I just told you guys that. I held myself accountable, okay? All right? I corrected myself. Did everybody hear it? Did everybody hear it? Did everybody hear what I just said right now? Give me a thumbs up if you heard what I said, how I misspoke and I corrected myself. And I apologize for that. Did you guys hear it? Did you hear it? Can I get a thumbs up for it? I may be full of shit, Michael Hernandez, but you're what Fool's Gone Wild likes to call a net banger. Where are you? Hold on, you can't get away. And we're going to remove your comment. Bye, Michael Hernandez. Chomo. Anybody who abuses children is a chomo. Remember that, guys. That's the new philosophy on Prison Break Raw. That's the one time that you're going to hear me call somebody a chomo, is when somebody blames or victimizes a child or a survivor of childhood trauma. You're a chomo. And that's what you are, Michael Hernandez. Enjoy Megan's Law. They got a nice fat registry waiting for you. Turk Logo, thank you for the $5. All right, I'm glad you guys all heard that. Because, you know, you got weird fucking Wes Watson seat sniffers out there. They'll just love to take apart that part right there. You know what I mean? Jason Rangel, how do I know about Mighty Mouse? Do I get at me on IG and I'll link you to the Virginia Registry of Sex Offenders. It's a government website. It's the only thing I trust is a government website. Angela Mooson, thank you for the $5.49. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. And you're right, Steph. I seen your comment. We're not going to waste the whole hour on that. But you already know people are going to want to talk about it because that's what we do in these lives. We talk about the week. It's part of the week. The only thing else I could talk to you about the week is how many pallets I ran to the truck. Probably somewhere around 5,000. 5,000 pallets I ran to the truck this week. That's right, Captain Napton. You said you took the words right out of my mouth. Took the words right out of my mouth. Steven Alvarez. Thank you for the $19.99. No love for any dropout snitches. Yep. Don't got no use for no snitches on here either. The Enforcer, thank you for $5. Hey, JD, sent you a message on Facebook Messenger. Would like to talk to you if possible. Much respect. Yeah, buddy, I should have a couple of days. Some time free now. For anybody else. There's a lot of people. Heels Over Flowers. Thank you for that. If you Steph, I know that's you. If you cash app me. Heroin Rules. Who's all up in this live anyways? Do we have any celebs in here right now? Besides Captain Napkin? Napkin. Sorry, Captain Napkin. I'm still pretty tired. I kept calling my oven today when I was explaining setting the heat on my oven for my niece today. I kept telling her to set the onion, because I was cutting onions right before that. My brain is not functioning completely right now. Pretty tired. Gerber Baby Cradle Robbers. Steven Alvarez, $4.99. Thank you. Show us your nads. I bet they're shaved. I can't because then they'll block this video again like they did last week's. Dinah Silver, onions are recalled. John Ribner, you're a celebrity in my eyes. Dog Pound 24/7 is also a celeb. He's a channel that's on the rise. Captain Napton, not Captain Napkin. You see, guys, I misspeak and stuff like that, but I correct myself. Why can't other people do the same thing? Why can't other people correct themselves when they misspeak on things? You know, it's kind of like, it's all about accountability and integrity on my part, I believe, but I can only speak for myself. But I'm going to always correct myself, and I'm always going to bring it to your attention. I'm going to hold myself accountable every single time. You know this already. I don't know why people can't do the same thing. I'm trying to set a positive example, people. Yeah, everybody, go subscribe to Captain Napton, and also go subscribe to Dog Pound 24/7. You know, the one thing I learned about Dog Pound 24/7, outside of the fact that I had to pay him to fight somebody for me, wink, wink, you know what I mean? Which is bullshit. I don't have $1,000 to spend on somebody fighting my battles for me, honestly. I could fight my own battles. But here's the one thing you guys probably don't know about Dog Pound 24/7, okay? I'm not going to put his name out here because he hasn't given me permission to do that. But that man is actually a martial arts. I don't know if you could say he's a martial arts expert. I don't want to misspeak, but he's definitely in the martial arts game. Got plenty of trophies in competition. And Turk Loke, thank you for the $5. Take a shot. Salad from Captown. Okay. Yeah, I will in a second. But yeah, you guys don't know this, but Dogtown 24/7, deep into martial arts. And I never knew that. And I actually think, and I'll put this out here right now, that Dog Pound, I think you should like do some of that on your channel. You know, talk about how the martial arts like helped you break free from prison and all that stuff like that, and how it keeps you sharp. I think that's a good angle, a good niche for your channel to help it grow. And I'll definitely watch those videos because I love martial arts. I don't know if you guys love martial arts or not, but I know I do. You guys love martial arts? If you do, go check out Dog Pound 24/7. I'm trying to get his ass back into the ring so he can start showing you some things. Yeah, Dog Pound, you know what I mean? I'm here. I'm here for all of yous, you know what I mean? All of yous little, littler channels that are growing, because I was a little channel, dude. It took me a long time to get there, man, because I started out with this stuff that just didn't really make sense, you know? And I found out that by being myself, I went a lot further. From what I know about Dog Pound 24/7 right now, guys, that dude, Savage would have been beat up. He'd have gotten 1 foot to the face and he'd have been done. Plus, Dog Pound's a lot slimmer and a lot more cut up, slimmer type of a build. He's more elusive, you know. And yeah, the other dude's like a big slow target. So it's kind of like a fighter jet, you know, striking a bomber. In other words, a bomber drops big bombs, but a fighter, you know, he's elusive, moves around. He could shoot that bomber down. Heels over flowers. It sounds like a good idea. Proud Jew, you're absolutely right. Ron Jeremy, you finally made bail. Congrats. There you go, Jason Rangel. Curtis, just the fact that you're here is support enough. Art Valencia, thank you for the $5. JC, thank you for the $5. Sending love from Norwalk. Shout out to Norwalk. Norwalk Alifas. Lulu, there you go. A real role model for all of yous. Somebody like that. By the way, where's Nesbit? Nesbit, give us an update on your living situation right now. Want to hear an update on Nesbit? Did he get Nesbit? Did you cash out the GoFundMe yet? I'm going to the GoFundMe right now to see what you ended up with. $1,443. It's pretty good, Nesbit. It's almost halfway to the goal. Mark Neckler, Necker, thank you for the $2. Always got to contribute. Keep up the hustle, bro. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Boy, you guys are awesome tonight, man. I really did miss you. I really did miss all of you guys, man. For reals. You don't even know, man. It's been a long, rough week. And I know I briefly talked to you guys on Tuesday, but it's been a road, man. It's been a fucking journey. Hold on one second here. Told you, Brian Golden, we don't talk about that in here. You are out of here. You are gone. Gone. Thank you, Hand Cannon, for pointing out another Chomo on here. Give a warm round of applause for Matt Hand Cannon for pointing out another Chomo on here. Bravo. Shannon Gunno, thank you for the $20. Keep the head up and much respect. Heads all the way up. Everybody loves a comeback. Look, everybody, it's Dino. Dino's in the house. Dino with that smile, that $1 million smile. For always being 100. Thank you, Dino. Thank you for that $4.99. Trumpinator 22020. Holding yourself accountable is called being an adult. Thank you. Couldn't agree with you more. Anybody else want to get sent to the cornfield? My PBR fam, my PBR car on here will not be held hostage by no weirdos tonight. Sandman, is that you doing that? Sandman, was that you doing that right now? Spacing out the letters? All right. Yeah, I get that. Just be careful, man, because sometimes YouTube, from what I understand, they'll try to fucking flag you for spamming or some shit. You're good, brother. No harm, no foul. I just thought maybe somebody had created a fake Sandman account. Saludos, JR. Okay, let me ask you guys this. When you guys hear me saying use guys, some people don't like it for some reason. Eddie Oside, thank you for the $4.99. Are you a selector at your job? You mentioned loading trucks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You guys know how I always say, like, use guys? Some people get tripped out by it. They're asking me why I do that. I'll tell you why I do that. Because I had a Daniel, thank you for the $2. You missed my other donation. Still love and support you. Oh shit. Where? Thank you, Daniel Griffin, for the $4. I guess I missed that one. FA Fizzhawk, $4.99. Thank you, my girl. Cristali, you made her day with the shout out. Hopefully I get some. I'm going to pin that. I fucking love that. I'm pinning that. We're pinning that one. I can't pin it. Won't let me pin that. All right. Well, you made my day. Hold on. Damn, bro. Sorry I missed it, man. A lot of these are coming really fast. Daniel, I'm sorry, brother. Sorry I missed your last super chat. I'm trying to find it. Daniel Griffin, thank you for the $4 support. Your message. Was that you? Is that you? Are you on like both of those profiles? Let me see. No, it's got to be a different one. Damn, man, I missed it. I miss you too, Diana. I miss all you guys. Michael Simmers, I'm going to give a shout out to your girl, Jen. Jen, love this dude with all your life. All right, pretend like he's the last man on earth and give him a big fat hug tonight. That's the best way I can say it without being crude. Keep an eye on APPS, ENPH, TTOO. Are those stocks? John Connor. Is Jen on here? Thank you, Cheryl, for the $20. Good news, everyone. My attorney has made the California Department of Corruptions and Rehumiliation the error of their ways. They'll soon be releasing John's remains to me, and I'll be driving cross country to Cali soon. Yes. Did you guys hear all that? Cheryl's getting the remains of her husband that died in the California Department of Corruptions and Rehumiliation. She's finally going to get her husband's ashes. That's awesome. That's beautiful. Thank you, Cheryl, for sharing that. Tyler O'Brien, did anyone happen to catch yesterday's JRE Innocence Project overturning wrongful convictions? I wonder if JD has anything to say about that topic. Tyler, shoot that to me in Instagram, and I will review it. And I will give an analysis of it. Daniel Zielinski, thank you for choosing the PBR card tonight to join us. Yes. It is a beautiful thing, isn't it? I'll take a toast to that. Dogtown, I've been saying that myself about those stimulus checks. For some reason, I'm not really believing they're free. TG Jump, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard when you got to deal with a bunch of people like doing what they're doing right now, you know? It's like what is you doing, dude? Some people's children, you know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. I'm putting an update on the video I just did today. Hold on one second, guys. All right. What'd I miss? No, not texting the commit, not texting the connect. Just holding myself accountable, like I said. Thank you, Garrett. I appreciate that. I'm just like cherry picking some of these. Income tax is getting abolished. State sales tax will remain. It's called the Gacera plan. Well, that's a good thing. Fuck the federal income tax. Never did make any sense. They end up giving you a chunk of it back. By the way, I was in the middle of saying something about why I say the word use, guys. Well, I had a mentor, Chris Limper, thank you for the $10. I had a mentor once upon a time that I used to look up to, man. This dude was like my fucking role model. He was like an idol for me, man. I used to like mimic some of the things he did and shit. But he always used to say use guys. And I don't know if it was because his family was from New York, but he was pretty much raised in California all his life. I think he was in New York for like the earliest part of his life, then moved to California. But he was always used to say use guys. And it just sounded fucking cool to me, man. I don't know, because it was something different. Like nobody says that. Like people always say y'all or you, y'all. And I can't really see myself saying y'all. No offense to my peeps that are down there in the South or in Texas or whatever, but for some reason, like y'all just never like rolled off my mouth right. Sometimes it'll slip out every now and again because I got family I got family who say y'all. Like my niece that was just here tonight, she says y'all all the time, y'all, because she lives in Texas. And yeah, you know, it's just like use guys, man. It's just kind of like unique for somebody in Cali and shit. And I just I bit that, man. I stole that from dude, and I've just been saying it ever since. And it's just kind of like a habit. But sometimes every now and then I'll say you guys, or I'll say y'all, but just never really did like y'all. Just really doesn't, I don't know. But now you guys know why I say use guys. Yeah, that's right, Diana. Congratulations. I'm going to pin your comment. I just pinned Diana's message. Look at the pinned comment, everybody. Just pin the comment. Steph, you're a Jersey girl. Does anybody in your family say use guys? Is anybody on here from the East Coast have family members that says use guys, or do you guys say it yourself? Dog Pound 24/7. You got anybody in your family that says use guys? You know what, Steph? I think I've even heard you say use guys a couple of times. Yes, it's all encompassing. That's right, sports fan. Born Supreme, I miss Cali every single day. The use guys say use guys. Mr. Sandman, bring me some boxing. Make it some juicy and make me dropping. Give me a 20 to roll in a bindle and snort it right up my nostril, Sandman. Yeah, OG Dopey, I did post that song on here, Open Your Eyes, but we won't be doing those songs tonight. The radio station has been shut down due to copyright claims. So we can't play music anymore. Yeah, Dog Pound, we know you hear it around there, up there in New York. You guys get out of here. You start getting up into, what is it, like deeper into New York? Over there in Thoid with a Boyd's choip. I got family members who talk like that. I got family all over this country except for in Oklahoma. Well, now I'm here, but you know what I mean? You want to visit the whiskey? If you were 28 years old, I'd take you to a place called the Foxfire. Yeah, Wino, what's up with that? What's up with that shit? You snort but don't smoke? Yeah, mosh pits and motorcycles. He's talking about the whiskey a go-go. Bunny Ranch. All right. All right, fix that. What are you doing, Cat? Get down, Cat. All right. Nesbitt, did I miss something? Did you give us an update on what's happening? Did you get into a place to live? Am I breathing into the mic, John? Sorry, bro. I was a little close. I don't think I need to be that close. I think I could be about right here. You guys can hear me clear right here, can't you? Sorry, bro. Sorry, John. I didn't mean to breathe into the phone, bro. Sorry about that, my man. Nah, Dinah Silva, you ain't old. That's right, Steph. We ain't lived that long for nothing, right? No, I got one. Hey, John, watch. Look, let me show you something. Hold on. Whoa. Ta-da! See? Pop, 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 pop. Pop blocker, pop blocker, pop blocker. This is I'm an anonymous YouTube troll mask. If I had a pen right now, I'd draw a face on it. JH, you got put in timeout? Must have been a mistake, brother. Sometimes, hey, JH, I apologize if you got put in timeout in error. Sometimes somebody might accidentally click on your name, and it was the guy that was standing next to you. Gas Monkey, you like the Seaman shield? Fuck yeah. Huh? That way all the semen gets caught in the place it's supposed to be caught, right around here somewhere. So how does it sound with the pop blocker on there? Does it change the sound at all? Let me know, guys, because I'll start using this shit. Never really did understand it because I have this cover on. But how's it sound? Does it make it sound any different? James Martinez, QLA. Oh no, JD's rubbing his nose. Yeah, you want to know why I'm rubbing my nose? I'll show you why I'm rubbing my nose. I'm rubbing my nose because his cat sheds. Look. Look at all this hair. You see this hair? You see this cat hair? You want to know I'm rubbing my nose? Because fucking it gets stuck to the microphone. It gets stuck to my nose. There you go. Another conspiracy has been solved, everybody, right here on PBR Live. JD's rubbing his nose because he has cat hair all over his face right now. To be quite honest with you, it's actually all over my face. We've solved another conspiracy, everybody. You know what that deserves, right? You guys know what it deserves when we solve a conspiracy on PBR Live, PBR Friday Night Live. When we solve a conspiracy, we get the foil hat for the rest of the live. Thank you. Where are you at? The guy that said that. I caught that out of the corner of my eye. Eddie Chavarria. No, you didn't have to lead his message. You didn't. Yeah, you didn't. No, you didn't have to. You didn't have to delete his message. He was making a good point. I was rubbing my nose. You know what I mean? Looking like I'm on Suboxone right now, right? Look at my eyes. Look at. You guys tell me, am I on anything? Anybody? Anybody at all? Am I on anything? Could you see my eyes? Hold on, let me get closer. Here, let me take this orange screen off. There you go. Here you go. Look, just like a cop flashlight. Look. I don't know. Am I high? Am I high? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody at all? Anybody? Thank you very much. No, not even high on booze, nothing. What's up, Noodles? Glad you can join us. Hold on, I got some more cat hair in my nose. Take notes, all you Inspector Gadgets out there. I'm wiping my nose. There you go. Are you getting lost in my eyes, Wino? Do you wish you had the same color eyes as I got? Don't you have colored eyes, Wino? Thank you, Rita. I appreciate that. Meth makes your nose itchy? I don't know where you heard that, man. Meth makes me want to go out and fucking go on a sick one. I wouldn't even be on this live right now if I was on meth. I'd be out there looking for somebody to jack is what I'd be looking for. But nah, heroin and opiates gives you that scratch where you scratch. You could rub your nose like this and it's nothing. But when you see people doing this, it's because you have all these nerves right here in your face. And for some reason, like opioids and stuff like that, it triggers all these nerve responses because they make your face kind of numb. That's why people's face looks like it's sagging when they're high, because all this shit goes numb. It's almost like you're having some kind of a stroke, sort of like a brief stroke. So when the nerves start coming back, you start scratching because it's an itch, but it doesn't really itch, and you scratch your balls and everything else. Man, I'm 100% sober. Sober warrior. Sober warrior. Yes, indeed. Patrick Rowe, what happens to your face when you get repeated knuckle sandwiches? Well, I don't know. If you're a bleeder, you start bleeding. If you're a bruiser, you start bruising. If you got brittle bones, your cheekbones will collapse and your eyeball will fall out. I seen a guy get his eyeball knocked right out of his head because the cheekbone, everything collapsed. So the fucking eyeball just popped out. That's pretty crazy looking. Oh, it's 1 hour and 5 minutes. What, you guys thought we were going to stop in an hour tonight? We actually going for another 25 minutes. We doing an hour and a half tonight. I wish I can go longer, but fortunately, pretty damn tired. Oh, look, everybody. We have another weirdo on here that doesn't know how to spell. Yeah, Diana Silva, we got some child molesters on here. People that support child molesters are just like child molesters. They're on here. They're definitely on here, Diana, but don't let it take away from the love that we got on this PBR car. Because these little dick child abusers that are on here, you know, kind of like, what's his name who just got his message, Jaybird, like people like him. You can't listen to child molesters like that because they prey on children. That's what they do. They're not only do they prey on children, but they're racists too. Yep. We're going to give them all the labels. April Ann Reyes, yes, they are comical. They're extremely comical, especially when you look like. Hold on, I'm gonna look at this guy. I want to look at this guy because he looks like a real fucking jackwagon. Hey, you guys, go look at this. Go look at this guy, Jaybird209's channel. He's got 21 subscribers. He's got a video of a man getting naked in a park. Suspect as fuck. He calls it San Francisco Diaper Dance. Go check him out when you guys get a chance. Jaybird209. Not cool, brother. Not cool at all. Not cool, man. Not cool, homie. I don't know why you on here trolling me, dog. Let me look at your let me look at the subscriptions you have. What channels you're subscribed to. Bet you $1 million I'm going to see Wes Watson in here. Bet you $1 million. It's going. It's going. Bet you I'm going to find him in here. Oh, look, there's Big Lance. Getting warmer. Bet you $1 million. Hey, next time that guy comments, don't delete his comment. I want to hear what he's trying to say. I didn't get a chance to see it. I don't even really know if he was trolling me or not. What's up, Whack Dukes? Against the grain? Hey, Diana, what did that guy Jaybird say? You deleted his comment. I didn't get a chance to see it. It's okay. You can repeat what he said, Diana. Nah, these people don't. Oh, okay. Well, good. As soon as his is he still in here? He actually got out of here. Good. Good riddance. He went to go delete that video he has on his channel that I told you guys to go look at. Now, don't worry about it, Whack. We got it under control. Watson is a liberal. Watson's whatever will pay his way and through life. Patrick Rowe, probably so. I probably need to wear tinfoil on my ball sack. Tattoo Netton, how old am I? I am 46 years old. 46 years old. Gay bar, the tinfoil hat is for somebody that pointed out the fact that I was scratching my nose a lot because my cat kept jumping up on here, and every time she jumped up, her hair would blow into my face. John McHugh, we're not really worried about him. I think it's just because he's such a polarizing figure. I don't know. It's like, why does everybody talk about Donald Trump all the time? That one I really can't figure out. But you know what? Just like I can't figure out why everyone talks about Trump, it's probably the same reason why other people can't figure out why a lot of people talk about old WW. Just a polarizing figure, I guess. I don't know. You know, I mean, all bullshit aside, man, let's, you know, take nothing away from the dude. The dude is a very powerful force in this YouTube world. He's a big channel. He's going to get talked about. The bigger you get, the more you get talked about. And that's just the truth of the matter. I don't know either, and I don't know why he's advertising on my channel, but guess what? I'm already looking into YouTube. I'm going to start advertising my channel on his channel. How you like that, huh? You like that, everybody? I'm going to start advertising my channel on his channel. I'm going to advertise my book on his channel. I'm going to advertise the whole thing on his channel. Shit, I might even do a lap dance on his channel. What do you guys think? Do a lap dance on his channel? See if I can do some motivational Shakira hip swings. Jorge Vasquez, what is your question that you're getting upset about? Dude, do you understand how many messages are in here? I'd be a fucking robot if I can actually respond to every single message that's on here. That's why I got moderators and shit. Somebody can actually reach out. As a matter of fact, I think somebody did. Jorge Vasquez, what is your question? What is your question? I'm going to sit here and look at the very bottom of these, and I'm going to wait for your question to pop up. And I promise I'll respond to it. Dirty, I will not get naked in a park because then I will be a registered sex offender. Dustin Wright, that's a good one. Opinion on steroids. To each his own. Just admit that you use them. You know what I like of the fact about people that get high, people that have these channels, is that when people that are on these channels, they get high and they don't lie about it, I respect that, you know? But it's the people that lie and say they don't use roids when they clearly use roids. That's the real thing. Yeah, that's Dog Pound. That's my only concern, man, is he's teaching all these low self-esteem people a false sense of Security is what he's teaching, and he's teaching people how to be self-righteous pricks. How to basically like demonize people that have weight problems or may not be physically attractive and stuff like that. That's pretty much his whole message in a nutshell. How do I know this? Because all of them come over to my channel on the video I made about him, and that's all they talk about is man boobs and fat people, man boobs, fat people, balding middle-aged men when their hero is clearly balding in his 30s. You know, they start talking about all that kind of stuff. They start talking about ugly people and look at you, look at how ugly you are. Yeah, that's some real positive shit. You know what I'm saying? Still waiting for Jorge Vasquez's question. It's been now about 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. How many minutes? About 4 minutes since he made a statement, and still waiting for the question. Still waiting. Do I have a gut? I don't know. Yeah, I got a little bit of gut from the surgery. They told me it'll take about 3 months until it finally goes all the way down. Jorge Vasquez, the only thing I could say about that is that if he wants to contact my publisher, here he is, because I'm a self-publisher. Duly noted. Plus, we don't talk about this guy on this channel. We don't talk about that dude on this channel. I don't know why you guys are trying to fucking promote him on here. Like you think he's some kind of fucking oracle or some shit. Johnny Orlando, I love you too, man. I got a lot of friends that are socialists. We don't agree on everything, but we still love each other. I'll die. Hey, some of my socialist brothers and sisters, even though I'm not one of them, I'll fucking die for those people, man. For reals. I got a homegirl who's Antifa, by the way. I don't think I ever told you guys that. I give her shit all the time, but I love her to death. And if anybody ever jumped on her, I'd back her up. You know, like if she was getting beat up by a couple of dudes, I'd beat their ass for her. Yeah, so all these troll accounts that are on here trying to promote some dude's channel because they think he's some kind of oracle when he was actually a mental patient. Please don't do that. Don't go down that rabbit hole, people. Sounds like you guys are getting sucked in by some kind of Charles Manson type of a person. I don't need to respond to anybody. I put out a video today that basically proved all that stuff to be bullshit, everybody. Did you not see the video? Didn't you not see the video? That's what I'm talking about. If you guys are on Suboxone and you're smoking weed and you can't handle it, please stop. Please stop doing it. If you can't handle your substance, stop doing it. Because I put out a video today talking about that. Did I not? I showed you 2 separate interviews from 2 separate channels, and I said the exact same thing on both of those interviews. And I explained what PTSD is all about. I'm not going to keep getting into this with you people, man. Coming on here trying to promote this dude's channel. Not going to work. But that's what the lives are for, right? This is what the lives are for. The lives are for this kind of stuff. Jorge Vasquez, Go watch the video that I just dropped today, please. Please, will you do that for me? Pretty please with sugar on top. Please go watch that video. Please. Please, I don't ask please very often, but please go watch that video. It'll answer all your questions. Now you see, that wasn't so hard, was it? That wasn't so bad. Told the truth about. Yes, sir. Oh, man. But you guys probably don't really realize how tired I really am. Salvador Patlan. We definitely are. Greetings, fried eggs, dirt. Yeah, we're all lefties on here, Kenneth. You're absolutely right. Loyal on the foil. TG jump. Nah, man, let me get back to you on that in a later live about other channels. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube too much. I don't have a lot of time. Patrick Rowe, you want to know if I did hard time? I did a lot of time. I don't know if it was necessarily hard time. Scarface, okay, man. Well, if you're going to bed, man, buenas noches. Brown Blanca, I haven't seen Immigration Nation. You're welcome, Jason. Patrick Rowe, should you respect me because I'm a killer? I'm a convict? Well, let me see. So Jeffrey Dahmer was a killer, right? Jeffrey Dahmer was a killer. And somebody like Mitch from Hard Intentions was a convict. I myself like to consider myself a convict. Whether I was a killer or not, I will not confess to something that has no statutory limitations on it on this YouTube channel. Jojo AZ, not working on any new books right now. But I am looking into putting out a book. Kind of a short story. The book's actually called The Color of Love. I'm not going to really get into what it's about right now until I have more to go on, but I'm taking notes and doing an outline about it. It'll be my first real attempt at doing like a fiction kind of a novel. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. I'm wrong. I misspoke again. I actually did write a fiction book many, many years ago, a science fiction book, but it's terrible and it's all in pieces. And I was actually just writing it to pass the time on one of my terms many, many years ago. And I never did finish it. But it was just something that I was writing in my spare time. We were locked down a lot. So I spent a lot of time, about 2 years, writing that book. Kobe in 209, you should get it pretty soon, man. Most people have already started to get their books from ordering them on Sunday and Monday. No, Neggies, George Lucas didn't steal it. But if somebody was to steal it, absolutely right, Ace. Follicular at that. And I know you know what that is. Nathan the B-Man. Do I know any fighting styles? I know Folsom Karate. You guys know what Folsom Karate is? Anybody? Does anybody on here know what Folsom Karate is? Thank you, Ace. I appreciate that. Nope, Salvador. I think once you're gone, you're gone. I don't think they'll come looking for you. They might though, man. Don't test my opinion or theory on that. At Pariqua? Is that Paroqua? Is that how you say your name? Yeah, it's kind of fucking gay, Folsom Karate. I gotta take this off, man. This thing's starting to itch. Does anybody want to see Folsom Karate before we go? Because we got about 2 minutes left. You guys want to see Folsom Karate? You ready? All right, you guys ready for Folsom Karate? You ready? Folsom Karate. That's Folsom Karate right there. Did you see it? See how fast my hands were? Don't give the enemy any tape. They're going to use my Folsom Karate against me, everybody. They think because somebody, experienced abuse or something like that, somebody can't have a sense of humor. Sad, really. A la verga. Oh, man. I would show you guys San Quentin Judo, but I need somebody else here to help me demonstrate it. Yeah, I know, brother. At Paroqua? Yeah, I know. 449. Thank you, Ace. Appreciate it. That's all bad. Yes, it is. It's terrible. Well, guys, it's been an awesome hour and a slice with you. But I got to get out of here, man. I gotta unwind. I'm still tired, man. I had to get up early and start cooking all this food this morning and shit for my fam that was over here, my fam bam. You know? Yeah, I get what you're saying, Lance. It was just kind of foul, man. It just kind of took me by surprise, bro, because me and you, we ain't ever had no issues, Holmes. You know what I mean? And if I ever had something, anything like that with you, I would always come and get at you. And you know this. You know I've always been 100 with you all the way through. And that right there really hit me, man, because I'm doing a lot of positive stuff for a lot of people that are trying to work through their abuse, bro. I'm trying to do a lot of positive stuff for people that are going through that abuse. And when you and other people do that kind of stuff, you think you're hurting me, right? You may be hurting me to a certain degree, but you're really hurting the people that I'm helping. Because what you're doing with that is you're making people want to hide back into the shadows. And you have to understand, man, that people like me that have had that kind of abuse, I don't know how any of you would think that I can remember every single detail, or that the PTSD might block out certain factors because the trauma is just so great. 32 years ago that happened. 32 years ago, man. It's 3 decades. 3 decades ago that took place. You know what I mean? And I'm the kind of dude, man, that's like, if I got some kind of doubts about somebody I fuck with, I'm gonna bring it to them. And I'm not gonna try to make a spectacle of that person in a video. I'm gonna try to reach out to them. But you're going off of some guy who's got mental issues, bro, who's obsessed with me because he's a Wes Watson fan. That's how he originally got exposed to my channel. So he's out to destroy me by taking little details from my videos. But I showed you that it's exactly the same. That I don't know where you got the idea that I said the kid escaped with me. I never said that. I never said that anywhere at all, ever, that kid left with me. But then again, I did misspoke myself and say that I didn't check the kid's pulse. But you know what? I did check his pulse. But I was tired when I made that video. But yeah, I checked his pulse, but I didn't even know what I was checking for. I was a 14-year-old kid. I was scared. I was shaken. I was probably feeling my own heartbeat. I thought I seen him move. Part of me still thinks he's still alive. Part of me knows that he's dead. Most of me knows that he's dead. Sometimes I think he's alive. You see what I'm saying? That's what trauma does to a person, Lance. And by you to do that, man, it's like it was really low, man. It was really a low blow. You want to like poke fun of my prison stories. You want to say that I'm a fake gangster, or, you know, I doubt it, man. I don't think JD's really that hard. That's all fine and good. But when you're talking about a man who had the balls to speak on childhood trauma, childhood abuse, somebody that actually put himself on blast and put himself in front of the entire world and shared his story, that shit should be applauded, man, because I don't have no reason to lie to you, bro. I don't have no reason to lie to any of you. All I want to do is like use my example as a means to help people deal with their own. You got to understand one thing, bro. I don't know how many nights I put a shotgun in my mouth. I've tried to poison myself, put a gun to my head. I wanted to drive my car off a bridge, off the side of a cliff, whatever, because I couldn't deal with it. All these years I've dealt with this PTSD. Nightmares, night sweats, certain smells and things that happen that come and go that makes me think, man, that those people are still out there and they're going to get me one day. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a big dude, too, and I could fight. But it's the little kid that's still trapped inside of me that's terrorized. And when people when you do what you did and when other people do what they do, all you're doing, you're not bringing any justice to anybody. All you're doing is victimizing other people. You're scaring other people from possibly wanting to come forward and talk about this abuse. You see that? You understand what I'm saying? That's what you're doing, you know? And I'm not going to get all crazy with you and start calling you names and talking shit. You already know I'm JD, man. I clown. I do what I do, you know? But when it comes to something like this is very serious, bro. This is very serious. There's a lot of people that are in this chat right now that are dealing with a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder from abuse. There's a lot of people you don't even know, bro. You don't even know, man. I get countless people coming up into my DMs talking to me about their story. I've had a couple of people since all of this started, that now they don't want to talk about it ever again. They've retreated back into their box. I mean, you can't undo the damage that's been done, bro. But, you know, the one thing that we can all do is grow from this kind of thing. We can grow from this, and we could be better. You know, don't let this YouTube drama take you down a rabbit hole of Chiefs, man, everything like that, that could possibly be harmful to somebody's life. It's just something for you to think about, brother. You know, I'm always going to be the guy that's humble in all of this, because this is a serious matter. This ain't about like making fun of somebody's bullshit prison war stories. This ain't about, you know, talking about how somebody's a killer and all this stuff like that. This is simply about somebody who experienced some of the most disgusting kind of abuse that a child can be put into, a situation that no child deserves. And we trying to live with this right now, every day. We got to be mindful of that, man. That's pretty much all I can really say about it. Jay Diddy ain't nobody talking down on weed legalization. I'm saying if I drink a couple of beers, man, it doesn't make me like fucking see a whole different alternate reality to something I'm watching. I still know what I'm paying attention to. I'm saying a lot of these people just can't handle their weed, and they shouldn't be allowed to smoke it if they can't handle it, because they obviously don't listen to anything I say. Yeah, like I said, Lance, you're free to believe whatever you want, brother. You know what I mean? You want to believe some wingnut in the middle of fucking nowhere, USA? Anybody that can, Lance, I could take your videos and I could take bits and pieces out of all of them, and I could completely change your whole message. If I can do it, somebody else can do it. It's that simple. But I showed you today. It was exactly the same from OG Shadows to fucking to Lockdown 23-1. It was the exact same thing. May not be in the exact same words, but it's the exact same thing. Like I said, unless you're in that situation yourself, just like that. I'm not talking like, there's extreme sexual trauma and then there's sexual trauma. Mine was considered to be extreme by the FBI when they did a psychological study on me. So when you're in that situation as a child, and then you're trying to bring it all back to the surface 30 years later, you had to keep it a secret for 30 years because of circumstances that happened in the whole ordeal afterwards. Shit's going to get hazy, bro. But the story's always been the same. Everybody that's on this channel will tell you it's been exactly the same, man. Except for me being in denial about him being dead or not. That's what's called survivor syndrome. It's another part of PTSD. I really strongly recommend that a lot of yous out here start studying up on PTSD because you're going to hear me talking about it a lot. And there's many different degrees of it, man. Some people in extreme cases of PTSD will actually remember seeing people that weren't even there, right? In extreme cases, like people that weren't even there, things that happened, like a car or a person or something, those people weren't even there. But it's like your brain gets all jumbled up with all these different things. It took me 7 years to remember all that stuff. And I wrote it down in a diary, piece by piece. I tried to piece it together like a crime scene investigator, like a CSI person, man, putting it all back together and then trying to remember and meditating on it. Yeah, but you guys really should quit engaging in these people that try to concoct fantasies. Now, it's one thing to like piece together some kind of facts or something, but you're looking for one little fragment, one little piece of something, and you're trying to turn it into something that's not really there. The one thing I could tell you, Lance, is if you ever want to call me tonight, tomorrow, or something like that, I'll show you everything that's taken place between me and this gentleman you're referring to. And then you judge for yourself. Fish Slayer SoCal, thank you for the $19.99. Like a breath of fresh air listening to your solid content, JD. Not like all these poser suckers. Respect Carnal. Thank you, my boy. Thank you, Carnal. See you later, Dog Pound. Hit the hay, man. Get up early. Yes, indeed. Looks like we extended our time, huh? Jose King. Is this the Scante King crown right here? Is this the Scante King crown? The Scante King. Donnie Darko, JD doesn't deal with street beefs. Nothing personal against that organization, but not for me, dog. That's right, Dog Pound. Everybody check out Dog Pound 24/7, man. If you ain't already checked him out, you ain't already subscribed to his channel, go ahead, give him a subscribe. And yeah. But anyways, guys, I really must go. I know you guys love me to death. I love you guys to death. But I really gotta, you know, cash out right now. We don't like to say checkout because you guys know what checkout means. So we like to say we cashing out. And we out of here. And we're gonna get gone. But buenas noches. You guys all have a good night. I love you to death. As always, you already know what it is. You heard it right here. A big Prison Break Raw, uncut, uncensored, no holds barred, non-sugarcoat, not politically correct, all up in your face, slapping you with that dick of reality. And I'm out.